Okay, this is an update to being able to take a fingerstyle guitar arrangement and turn it into a ukulele. What I've done is I've taken a tablature of a song, and you'll notice it has the the traditional notation here and the tablature down here. So the first thing I do is I take that and I lay it next to what I've called my chart 3. And what I've done on that chart, hopefully I can get you good to see it, is I've taken each string of the guitar and shown what that note would look like on the musical staff. Now, for example, when I come back over here to this one, the very first note, even if you don't read music notation, you can say that's take that line 1, line 2, line 3, or on the 4th line, there's a note, and you come back over here and find that note, even if you don't read the music, but you can say, okay, that is a D4. And so what I did is I wrote that D4 under it, and I looked up the others, a G3 and a G2. The next note was a D3, B3, G3. You see what I'm doing there? And I got that information from chart 3. Now then what I do is I've worked up a chart 5, one for low G and then one for high G, and it has the each one of those, like the open G for low G is a G3. On the high ukulele, high G is a G4. So if I know that the first note was a D4, I got a D4, a G3, and a G2. All right, I don't have all of those. I see a D5, I see a G4 there, I see a G3 open string, and there's a D4. So right there, I've got 3 of that first chord. Now again, what I'm doing is I'm looking at that first chord, and I'm finding what are my possible notes for that. And so I'm looking at this sheet right here with those on it. And that gives me, if I were playing 4 fingers, I could play all of those. Now me, I'm playing 3 fingers, the thumb and the index and the middle. All right, so what I've done there is I've come up with all my notes. I took that and tabbed that to a tablature. Now here is the guitar tablature played by Table Edit. Listen to it. All right, now then, I tab that out using this system, and here's what it looks like at played Table Edit on the for the ukulele. Okay, that gives you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about, where when I say take the fingerstyle arrangement, like they're all over the internet or you can buy them. Once you've got that, then you can take a chart to figure out, okay, what are those notes called? All right, once you take those notes, then what you do is you come across to a chart like chart 5 for low or high G and find all the possible notes. And then what you would do is go ahead and tab that out, have you a piece of tab notation, and write that out. And then this is what it ends up looking like on tablature. I hope that helps.